keep telling me. Hello, everybody. According to my computer, we're live now for our Bible devotion for tonight. As you can probably tell, I'm having to do this from my car because I'm not at the office or where I could do it otherwise. However, God had dealt with my heart about a subject that I wanted to share. And before I begin, I want to say hello to everyone and thank you for joining in. And I want to encourage you to share this video with your friends. It's brief, but I've been told that it's a blessing to others. I had lunch with a pastor friend of mine today, Brother Eddie Barker, and he blessed me by sharing that he joins in with us. And I've heard from a lot of other friends, and I thank God for that. But anyway, the video for this week that I want to share with everyone is on the subject of how do you know what is right and how do you know what's wrong? I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but how does the world decide what's right and what's wrong? What do they build their sense of right and wrong on? I've been thinking about this a lot. Some of them appear to rely on majority opinion. Others rely on their feelings. Others rely on human laws. The problem with majority feelings or majority opinions is like what happened in Germany when the majority thought Hitler was a good idea. Murderers act out their feelings, so you can't always know what your feelings are. When you're a child, quite often you think you hate your parents when in fact you love your parents. Others rely on human laws. But think about that. You say, well, the law is always right, but you can beat your wife in the Sudan. If you're in Saudi Arabia, you can make her wear a black covering almost like a tent in that heat. You can refuse to allow her to drive. You can refuse to allow her to go out of the house to shop. All kinds of things like that. In the certain places in Africa, you can mutilate your children because you think it's a good thing for them. In Colorado, you can smoke pot. Across the United States of America, the law says you can murder babies. So the law is not always what we need to go by. In fact, the Bible tells us in Proverbs 21:2, every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord ponders the hearts. And then in Proverbs 16:25, it says, there is a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So how do we know what's right? How do we know what's wrong? I think to me, the measure of right and wrong has to be something greater than myself, has to be something higher than that. I'm going to pause for a moment because on my screen it says it's having some trouble. I'm going to check with my partner and see if it's coming through okay. According to her, it's been paused also. I don't know if I've said something that disappointed somebody out there in the great internet. I'm going to try to go on with this in hopes that some of you are getting it. I really don't know why it was paused.